This is a kid's film, right? So, The Brave Little Toaster was an animated film released back in 1987 based on a novella of the same name. And basically, it is about a set of kitchen appliances that, whenever their master, a young boy, goes and they move away, they go to find him and figure out what happened, where'd he go, and all that. And ironically enough, it ends up being a musical randomly at some point, just because I think they were like, hey, it's a kid's film, let's just throw music in it. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. And there's definitely some moments that are very not kid friendly when you think about it. It's not like inappropriate, isn't like sexual or anything, but they're very mature moments for a kid's film because there are moments where things turn creepy. There are moments where they are scary. They're a little freaky watching even as an adult. So imagine being a kid and seeing this for the first time. It'd probably be a big wake up call and maybe a little nightmare in fueling. But overall, the film, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, these appliances go find their master, and that's what you get. It's a little obscure with the plot, and it does seem to be a little maybe a little misguided when you first hear what it is, but honestly, for what it is, it really does hold together pretty well. There's like I said, there's nightmare and fueling moments that really are impactful even as an adult watching this film. And um, if you remember what they are, you'll definitely know. And I remember I was talking to my brother about this at one point recently, somewhat recently, and he was talking about all the things that happened, and I was like, oh, I didn't remember any of that stuff. And then whenever I watched it again, of course, I saw all the nightmare fueling images and all that, and it's just very like, oh wow, man, the 80s really, they really knew what to do to mess kids up when it came to that kind of thing, especially in cartoon films, because you're watching it and you're like, oh, it's the Brave Little Toaster. It's about, haha, it's silly and all that. And it is. There's definitely some cutesy moments, like the electric blanket is just this little like, oh, and he's definitely the sweet thing and all that. But then you see things and it's very, I mean, there's a lot of like nail biting, teeth clenching moments where you don't really know what's going to happen, and you're very, it's just very adult in nature in a lot of ways. And it's kind of, it's almost like it's an adult film, not like, inappropriate, but it's like a mature adult film disguised as a kid's film, because I think the point of this honestly was just to scare the hell out of a bunch of 5-year-olds that thought they were going to get this cutesy little film about a kitchen appliance that goes to find its owner. And to an extent, that is exactly what you get. I do recommend it, however. I mean, it's definitely worth a watch or two, just to see the moments that are like that. If you don't really feel like you want to sit through it, I guess just Google YouTube the moments that are the most scary or whatever. But it is free on YouTube, and it's only about an hour and a half, like typical kids' films. And it's definitely worth the watch. So I definitely recommend it, like I said. And there are sequels. I have not seen them, and maybe one of these days I'll check them out and review them. But as of right now, where it stands, that is my thoughts and opinions on The Brave Little Toaster. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and I will be back soon with another video. All right, take it easy.